Hey everyone, I am Jin and welcome to Chin Up Mindset. We have one mission with this channel, and that is to encourage growth. And we're going to do that together through changing, helping, inspiring, and nurturing our minds with different challenges and some inspirational topics that we'll chat about. I have an incredible challenge that I'm ecstatic to share with you all today. So let's roll over to some footage that will better help me explain where this idea originated from. I just recently returned from a 3-month scuba diving trip around Indonesia. It was indescribable. The oceans were full of such life and wonder, and I was lucky enough to be given the chance to experience some of the Earth's most raw beauty. Okay, so we all know that there's a flip side coming here, and just a warning, it isn't very pretty. Let's go back to the footage. Along this trip, I also got to witness a lot of human-induced wasteland that once held the same beauty as the previous images did. Areas that were once thriving with life have come to meet their demise, and our trash is a big part of this. Okay, this is why I'm so excited to introduce my next challenge, which is going to be transitioning into a zero-waste lifestyle. This definitely won't be an overnight change, and that's why I am aligning it with the Ninja Challenge and giving myself until December of 2020 to get in a place where I'm feeling good about it. On a side note, the Ninja Challenge is also a very awesome challenge that I'm excited to be rolling out with. If you haven't already checked it out, take a look. All right, so starting off on this zero waste transition, I'm going to be focusing mostly on plastic waste, which is a tiny fraction of what zero waste actually is. I'm hoping that by working on this one element, I'll become a more aware consumer, which will ideally spill over into other aspects of my life and ultimately lead me into an overall healthier lifestyle, not only that benefits me, but benefits the planet as well. So I want to touch on something that, in my opinion, has one of the most detrimental impacts on the earth, but it's ultimately one of the easiest things for us to change on an individual level. Americans alone consume over 8.6 billion gallons of bottled water annually, okay? That translates to about 1.2 billion single-use plastic water bottles being disposed of. And only a quarter of them are actually recycled properly. The part that baffles me the most about this is that 40% of the water that we're consuming comes straight from municipal water supplies, okay? And 0% of that actually needs to meet any sort of government regulation to be considered clean drinking water. What that means is that we're essentially drinking tap water that's been put into a bottle. There are no words to describe how idiotic this is. I don't really believe that there's a much better or easier way to show that you are looking out for the planet than just investing in a reusable water bottle. If you're worried about the contaminants that are coming through the tap, understandably so. They have things for that. This little guy right here, it's called a Go Pure water filter. I traveled around Indonesia for 3 months with this in my water bottle and was able to drink right out of the tap in some pretty sketchy areas that a lot of people recommend you shouldn't drink water, and I was fine. So based on my own experience, I would recommend that. So if that is something that has been holding you back from getting a reusable water bottle, there's that solution. All right. So don't think this video would be complete without addressing the water bottle's close relative, the coffee cup. A worldwide beach cleanup study that was done in 2017 showed that over 4.3 billion plastic lids were washed up on shores, okay? That is a combination of cold lids and hot lids. There was no differentiation between that for the study that I saw anyway. But with that in mind, just try and imagine if that's how many surfaced, what is there that we aren't seeing? I can tell you from firsthand experience, it is baffling what is under the water. Okay, how we let this planet get to where it is beyond my comprehension. That being said, I know that we can do better than this, and it's not going to happen with one single person. This is something that we got into as a collective, and it's something that we can get out of as a collective. Everyone is going to have to do their part in order to actually see any substantial changes down the road. Okay, so if this is the first time that you're hearing statistics like this, I implore you to do some research on the topic, because the numbers will undoubtedly astonish you. Don't just take my word on the damage that's been done. Research it, please. Look up your local recycling statistics, worldwide recycling statistics, and while you're at it, research a little bit about our recycling program here in America and what actually happens after you recycle. We have a huge problem, and it's worldwide right now. The 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle, they go in order, right? Reduce is the first. This is going to be how you reduce. The less we consume and the less waste that we produce, the better off we will all be, okay? So in a day and age that we go above and beyond to be individuals and really flaunt our unique personalities, there's no reason to not get an awesome reusable water bottle or hot mug. You can get a cute little picture of your dog put on it. If you've had stickers, I like collecting stickers and then don't know what to do with them, throw them on your water bottle. Make it yours. If you looked at my stuff, you'd think I was pretty boring. Well, that's pretty awesome. But literally, 1 sticker each. I'm okay with it. I'm alright with that. But bigger than you and your uniqueness, this is a true show of respect to the planet, okay? When you think about it, the planet as an entity does not need us to survive. We, on the other hand, very, very badly need it. It has been doing a great job at keeping us alive and supplying us with the resources to keep going in the direction that we have been going. We don't need to go in that direction anymore. There are alternatives. It's important to keep in mind that it's all about making small, realistic steps in a specific direction, okay? By doing that, we build momentum, and the more momentum we build, the bigger the impact we can have. And that's what this is about. It's time for big impact. Look around you guys. Now is the time, okay? So whether this is a new concept to you, and an idea that you haven't really explored yet, or on the other side of the spectrum, you've been working on your zero waste transition for years now and you're actually in a spot that you feel good about, share your progress. Share any questions that you have, any feedback. There are so many different little ways that we can really diminish our waste on an individual level. Multiple individuals, big change. Okay, guys? Thank you for tuning in, hanging out with me for a little bit. One last note before I completely wrap it up here. If you are super stoked on how the audio sounds on this video, my parents got me a really cool new microphone. So that's why it's sounding so awesome. So thanks, Mom and Dad. You're fantastic. I'm obviously the favorite, right? Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button and turn on those notifications so that you can keep updated on my progress and different tactics that I'm implementing to reduce my waste, as well as how my progress with the American Ninja Warrior Challenge is going. There's so much happening this year, and it's literally just begun. So hold on to your hats, huh? Thank you guys. See you around.